Guys are phenomenal. Like, I'm tired of people saying these guys aren't in shape. I mean, some of these guys are phenomenal. And
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So let's start this video with Niall Darwin, the most improved classic physique pro in 1 year time. And this guy is destined to be a future Olympia champion in classic. And I do believe that is gonna happen in due time. And that time isn't far away. His structure is better than Josama Beast, who was top 4 this past weekend. His structure is better than Ramon Dino, who is our reigning Olympia champion. And Niall is relatively new in the IFBB Pro League. This was only his second Mr. Olympia competition, and the man jumped from 11th to 5th. So the most impressive aspect of his physique, they are his incredible muscle bellies, which are so round, so bubbly, so 3D. He has those sweeping quads, the smallest waistline in classic physique division. Now it is a very simple fact. There are some things that you simply cannot build with training no matter what you do. You have to be born with that. And some athletes, they are just superior in that aspect. And Niall is definitely one of them. So since he turned pro, he has nailed his conditioning 100% in every single show that he has entered. So he was being discussed as a potential top 6 Olympian prior to the Olympia this year, where the man delivered and performed even better than that, and he exceeded all the expectations. So with time, he will gain more muscle, more mass, more muscle maturity, as well as more back width and more back density. And I am 100% confident that this guy is gonna be fighting for the Olympia title very soon. But let me know what you guys think. Before you scroll or blink too hard, have you subscribed yet? Please don't make me bring out the emotional blackmail. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. It's free, it's painless, and that makes me look way cooler than I actually am. How does Vlad stay so damn lean throughout the off-season? That will always be a mystery. So this guy has no intention of stepping on the stage anytime soon. And look at that midsection, that kind of vascularity on the abdominals. That is only seen when the competitors are only a few weeks out from stepping on the stage. And amazingly, he started the official off-season just a few weeks back. So we have seen some of the freakiest physique updates coming out of Vlad's camp. And that has happened so many times in the past. So, he has been working with Francisco Espen, who brought him in a phenomenal condition last year in 2 shows back to back. His legs from the side, they are huge. So if Vlad can put on some size on his outer quad sweep, that will make up for a comparatively wider waistline, and he will have more X-frame, more V-taper, which is a necessity at this point to be competitive at the top. So his overall condition last year, especially at Chicago Pro, that was out of this world. So he was beating Muhammad Fada, the winner of that show, in both the back shots. But he just simply wasn't as aesthetic or as eye-pleasing as Muhammad Fada, especially in the front shots, and that was because of his midsection. So Vlad is definitely among the freakiest bodybuilders who are actively competing in the Pro League. So he decided to take this whole year off, and this is gonna make some big difference in his overall physique when he steps on the stage, and that is gonna be sometime next year. So we did not talk about Akim Williams, the beast, after the Olympia this year. Now he must have been very disappointed with his placings this year. Yes, it was probably one of the deepest lineups that we have seen in the recent past at the Olympia. But he was still aiming for a top 10 finish, and he wasn't even in that top 15. So this pretty much says enough about the level of competition, which is getting so damn deep with every passing year. And there are plenty of young, very hungry guys who are ready to take your spot. Now Akim always posts some crazy and some unbelievable looking shots from his hotel room during the competition peak week. And we got to see a physique update, a picture from Akim during this past weekend too. The legs were diced, but there was something missing from the upper body. So the depth of this year's Olympia lineup that was so deep that a guy like Akim, who could have come in at his 100% and still a top 10 finish, that wasn't guaranteed because the judges, they see his back as a very big weakness and they mark him down. Overall, this entire prep, that went awesome for Akim. So he looked pretty damn awesome throughout the year, and he was very confident that the physique that is bringing to this past Olympia stage, that will be very close to his Olympia 2020 look, which arguably was the best look of his entire career. So what do you guys think went wrong with Akim at the Olympia this year? Or nothing went wrong. It's just the fact that the physiques who are up on that Olympia stage, they are so damn good now. So Keone Pearson versus Martin Fitzwater at the upcoming Prague Pro, that is going to be a battle to remember along with Michael Krizo. So we know what most of you guys are feeling and thinking about this upcoming show, that it will be an easy win for Keone. But if we look at the comparisons, Martin matches with Keone, especially from the front, pretty damn well. So Keone has got that nasty looking leg from the side, which makes his side shots very strong poses for him. And Keone has more width over Martin in the back. But Martin, on the other hand, he has more density, more muscle maturity, and he is a lot thicker than Keone. But nothing is truly guaranteed in bodybuilding, and until we see these guys on the stage under the same lighting, we cannot really make a true assessment. Now, we can all agree that Martin, he was a bare-peaked athlete during the Olympia weekend compared to Keone. And Keone himself, he wanted some awesome competition during his men's open bodybuilding debut, and he got that. So this will also decide Keone's future, because if he beats Martin, I'm gonna say comprehensively, that makes him a top 5 open guy any day. So how do you guys think Keone is gonna show up at this upcoming Prague Pro? So he won't be concerned about his weight at all, because with the genetic gifts that Keone has, he can weigh 205 pounds and appear to be 230 on the stage. Nevertheless, this will be a very awesome battle. And throw in Michael Krizo in there, who is like 6 feet tall. Just imagine the comparisons.
I think we can finally put to rest that it's not competitive. The guys are phenomenal. Like, I'm tired of people saying these guys aren't in shape. I mean, some of these guys are phenomenal in shape, I feel like.
I think so too. So I'm super happy for Derek. I'm super sad for Hadi, right? But somebody has to win, somebody has to be second.
So I am so happy that a respectable bodybuilder and one of the biggest voice in bodybuilding at the moment, Jay Cutler, he put it out there in his Olympia breakdown, and how the level of conditioning on some guys this year, that was off the charts. Even a legend of the sport, he's tired of people always saying that the guys today, they do not have the same condition as the guys from the 90s. Well, take this year's Olympia top 3 for instance. Hadi, Derek and Andrew. All 3 of them were in absolutely amazing condition. And Hadi in particular, he can rival the condition of any guy from the 90s era. And actually that is one of the reasons why so many people out there, they had Hadi winning the show. And had he won, no one out there would have had a single complaint about that. So Derek Lunsford, I believe, he was a tad bit sharper at the Arnold Ohio this year. But this time he was bigger, and he had a very nice combination of everything. Top to bottom he was flowing very well, and this was his biggest version ever. So Andrew Jag was in the condition of his lifetime. So if we pick apart the top 10 from this year, the only guy who actually disappointed everyone in terms of his overall conditioning, that was the mutant at the prejudging, because we were all expecting so much from Nick Walker at the Olympia this year. Now, as much as I respect some of the greatest champions of the game of the past, the guys in this current era, they are also pretty damn impressive. So do you guys agree with the assessment of Jay Cutler? Also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.